All right, guys, welcome back to another video. It's your man Jay Will. So I decided to go ahead and release some footage on the Pixel. This is just going to be an unboxing and my first impressions. This is Team Pixel. So what you can see here. Let's grab the old trusty unboxing knife. So going around the box here, you can see the color of the phone that I got. I got the clearly white. You got some branding here, and you got the clearly white Pixel 2. I've said it 1,000 times. I went with the regular size Pixel. I just wasn't impressed enough with the big Pixel. It's not to say the Pixel 2 XL is bad. I just wanted something a little bit more compact. And here it is. This is the Pixel 2 in clearly white. And again, just disclaimer, this is just an unboxing and first hands-on. Nothing more, nothing less. I will give you coverage of this device in 2018. So want to close out 2017, if you're, depending on when you're watching this, want to close out this year with some phones that I held off on picking up over the year of 2017. You get this adapter here for transferring data. That's pretty much what these are for. And that's that. I probably won't ever use that because I have those. And then you've got your charge and sync cable, Type C to Type C. Impressive. And then you've got your dongle here for your 3.5 millimeter adapter for your headphones for those that still want to plug in. And then here is the power brick. You can see here, it is a fast charging power brick. A little bit of things written in there on the watch, but I don't have my glasses on, and I'll let you guys get all technical about it in the comments. So let me move this aside and put all this stuff in here because I don't use these things, but you know, this is an unboxing, so I want to go ahead and show you what's in the box, if though you haven't seen it yet. But let's get to the phone itself. Can it slide out? Nope. There we go. I've been waiting on getting this phone. You have no idea. I contemplated a lot. You know, I was like, you know, should I get this phone? Should I not get it? And here it is. I've used this phone already, but not this particular one, but I did use both Pixels. And I was more impressed with the clearly white small version of the Pixel 2. Now, I've heard that these are the best cameras on a smartphone, but that's always going to be subjective. And like always, I'll put out the footage and I'll let you guys decide, and I'll tell you what I think. So taking a look at the back here, you've got that 12 megapixel camera. Google decided to, you know, do it the Google way. You know, they're going to definitely produce. It's going to produce some good footage. I'm totally sure that it is. I've watched several videos on this device trying to avoid, you know, using those as as a way of, you know, a benchmark for my own tests. But I had to get this device. You know, I'm at the point now where I don't even care when I get the device, as long as I get it when I want it. So that 12 megapixel shooter on the back shoots in 4K, obviously. And you've got 4 gigs of RAM, Snapdragon 835, which is something you guys already know about. Most of the so-called flagships today, that's all they have is, you know, those same specs. And I've already got phones with Snapdragon 835s and 4 gigs of RAM. So this should perform better, though, if it's just all stock. But that's just what it is. Now, this has an even smaller battery than my Moto Z2 Force. This has a 2700 milliamp hour battery. But I don't really worry about capacity anymore too much because it depends on the optimization of the actual software and the hardware. So I anticipate this to be a smooth experience with long battery life. And I'm hoping to get at least 5 to 5.5 hours of screen on time with this device. Those are my expectations. So with that 12 megapixel, you've got that dual tone LED flash, proximity or laser autofocus more than likely, or sensors there. And you've got the fingerprint reader, and you can correct me in the comments and tell me what that is right there. It's probably just laser autofocus and some things for the camera, obviously. You got your fingerprint reader on the back, some Google branding, which I really like. And then on this side here, you've got a power button and volume rocker. I like how they did this. I like how they have these positioned because I'm right-handed, and this is where I'll hold the device. Along this side, you've got your SIM tray. There is no SD card. I opted to go for the 64 gig white. Just my choice. This is what I wanted to do. I keep it the way I want it, so that's what it is. On the top here, you've got and the reason I went with the 64 is I have phones that are 64 gigs, and I don't even use them all. I think almost all of my phones have 64 gigs, and some of them have more, but most of them have 64, and I'm nowhere near close to that. And that's just what it is. So on the top here, you've got the microphone for noise canceling. You've got another microphone down here, and you've got your Type-C. On the front here, you've got that 5-inch display with the front camera coming in at 8 megapixels, and you've got dual speakers here. I'm really curious to get this fired up and see how the dual speakers are going to sound next to some other phones, because I've already heard these speakers. I'm just kind of curious how it's going to sound next to some of my other devices. So again, this was just an unboxing and first impressions of the device. Again, I've already played with this. I've already, had some hands-on time. I've already used it for an extended period of time. I was just deciding which one I wanted to get. I'm not swayed by the so-called bezels on the top. Doesn't bother me at all. So, unboxing video on the Google Pixel 2. It's your man Jay Will. Stay tuned for more footage on this coming up in 2018. See you in the next one. Take care.